Everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I'm getting back into building and I'm going to start out with a nice Mando set. So today I'm going to build this and turn it into this. Stay with me. Before I jump right into my review of the build, I want to highlight a couple of things for you as we get into it. Obviously, you guys saw the picture, so you know it's the Mando Fang Fighter versus TIE Interceptor set. Right at $100 for 957 pieces. I'm comfortable with that price to piece ratio. I think for a Star Wars branded set, I'm okay with that. Right at $100, I'll see if it's worth $100 in the build and what it offers. I'm looking most forward to the minifigures that we get through this. While a couple of them are simple, I'm really looking forward to Mando and the Darksaber and the astromech that's included in there as well. One other thing I'm looking for is kind of size to scale. Is this minifigure scale? Is it not? Obviously, you know you can put a minifigure in each of the cockpits here, but what's the real feel considering it's two ships included at a $100 price mark, not just one. So we'll see what that looks like. I also want to talk later on about where you might be able to find this. I'll share where I got mine and where you can shop for yours to maybe get it less than $99.99. So let's just jump right into the build and get into a review of this set. All right, out of the box, we're going to get two instruction booklets. The first one for the Fang has a QR code. Don't forget about it. At the end of it all, we're going to have these three minifigures. The TIE fighter pilot is in the Interceptor and the astromech droid along with the Fang. I really like the two different books in this case to keep them separate. Let's count the bags. 8 bags in total came with this, although the pages of the instructions only said 7. So I was a little confused by that. And of course, bags in bags. The Fang itself was a really good build, really firm, really well put together. You're not going to be able to pull pieces off of this. My one complaint about the build is it's very one-dimensional, almost too sleek for me, if you will. I would like a little bit more bulk to it. As it was built flat, it was more of just putting another brick on top of another brick on top of another brick to give it any dimension whatsoever. That's my only complaint though. Everything else looks phenomenal. You got the blasters on the top, you got the missiles underneath. They are sensitive, so be aware of that. I love the propulsion in the back. It gives it a little as if they're running it on, so that's always cool. The cockpit itself is a big space. So your minifigure is going to be able to lounge out and really take a nap in there while they're flying this amazing ship. I did see somebody online post a mod, an MOC also, where they took the Fang and like other Mando ships, and more recently the T6 or Ahsoka's T6 shuttle. It rotates. So think about the old Jedi shuttle where it rotates 360, the cockpit or the wings. You could argue one or the other does. I saw a mod that I thought was really cool. I'll put the link below. Of course, in this one, they stuck the pink brick, and I think most everybody who's watching this probably knows. They hid this one in the cockpit. All in all, I like the size of this. I like to call playable, right? It's the playable size ship, which is what Star Wars does, right? You can't build it minifigure scale, then you get Ultimate Collector Series. You can't build it too small, then you get Micro Fighter. So this is that nice midpoint that we've seen with the Naboo Starfighter that recently came out, the TIE Bomber, that recently came out, and of course the TIE Fighter and the X-Wing, and of course you could, the list goes on as to what other ships that might look like, but I'm good. That was a question that I had. I'm good with the scale of this. They add a little bulk to make it feel three-dimensional, although it is one-dimensional to me. All in all, it's fantastic. This is the third rendition we've gotten of the TIE Interceptor. The first one was an Ultimate Collector Series way back in 2000 that was 703 pieces and retailed for 100 by itself. In 2006, we got the blue version of the TIE Interceptor at 212 pieces, so a smaller set at 20 bucks. This one with the Fang is the third edition of the TIE Interceptor, and you can definitely see the improvements they've made in the construct and the visualization of the ship itself. The good and the bad of building a ship is every bag is a repeat of the last bag. That's the bad. The technique here, though, is really, really well done. It's really good. I was impressed with each wing as they came together. The downside of any ship, though, is just each bag is another repeat to repeat the same steps to get to the end result. We have a cockpit problem here, though. Extremely tiny. Almost have to fit the TIE fighter pilot figure sideways just to get him into place. If you're planning on leaving these two on display, that's not going to be a problem as the pilot fits in there snug, once in, locked in place, all good. However, if you plan to move these around, take them out, let the kids play with them, there is a possibility some of the pieces are going to fall off and cause a little bit of a problem for you. Into the four figures that came with the set, first off with the Mandalorian Fleet Commander. I like this package. The armor looks great on him. I love the fact that the legs have some artwork to them. Comes with a blaster and what looks like to be a bounty puck. Not sure why he has it. I checked my instructions. I can tell you that it's his. The downside, and it makes sense, on the back is there's a jetpack. So you really shouldn't or can't put any artwork to the figure itself because the jetpack is going to dominate everything. The contour of the helmet is great. All in all, this is a great figure. Moving over to the TIE Interceptor pilot. This is exclusive to this set. According to the research I've done, this is the only TIE fighter pilot that looks like this. The detail on the front showing the entire uniform is wonderful. There's actually some good artwork on the back. So it's almost as if LEGO took the opportunity here to do a full body print rather than just the top. They've gotten into doing the legs on TIE fighter pilots. This one has a little bit more detail with the back inclusion as well. The one downside, I don't like the height of the helmet on the back. Check it out. Another exclusive to this set, R2-E6, the astromech droid. Great artwork on the front, your typical astromech with the black and dark gray. LEGO missed the mark here though. Should have put markings on the back for this astromech. They have to get into the habit of doing that. We all want it as fans. They could figure it out without a price increase and really add a little bit more detail to these astromechs. All in all, I like it though. Last but not least, Mando, Din Djarin. We've seen this figure before. This is the third set we've seen him in. Love the addition of the Darksaber. It's authentic to what we've seen on the screen. A really nice addition instead of the traditional stick lightsaber style that we've gotten previously. Mando rounds this set out. Traditionally, we probably would have gotten too many figures in the astromech, but throwing in Mando, giving us 3 figures and the astromech really brings this set to life, and I'm grateful that LEGO really hit the mark. I know that we talked about and reviewed the set. I want to talk about buying strategies. Now, this set came out a couple of months ago, so my first tip to you is be patient. This set is not on a list to be retired. You have all the time you're going to need to get this set when you're ready to get it. I wouldn't necessarily rush out, although it is a wonderful build. It's a wonderful set. The minifigures are great. The build was a little complex but fantastic, like I mentioned. But don't rush out to get this one if you don't have to. I personally got mine at Costco. I'm going to pull up Costco's website right now here in the States. And I got it in person at Costco and it was 20% off. So 99 marked down to 79. So at that point, I had to get it. It just made sense. So if you have a Costco online or if you're Costco near you, excuse me, or you can go online, sometimes you will find really good prices on some sets that otherwise aren't on sale anywhere else because it is Costco. Use this Ahsoka Tano set, the T6 shuttle as an example. It's on sale in person at Costco in the States here for $64.99. Now we know this set sells for $80. So that's 20% off, we'll call it. Same thing happened with the Mando Fang and TIE Interceptor. So keep an eye out at your local Costco. There are ways to get in if you're not a member, but that's just one tactic that I use. Another one is Camel, Camel, Camel. Sign up whenever it goes on sale on Amazon. You'll get an email notification and it'll work perfectly for you. So those are 2 options you have as far as buying strategies go, because this set, I don't see it going on sale anytime soon, especially if you want it now, if you want to give it as a gift before the holidays. Costco or another big box type BJ, whatever is near you that you use might have Lego sets like that that are going to be discounted, so you can pick one up there. Or by chance if Amazon has a sale, but I just don't see this going on sale anytime before the holidays, and you still have about probably a good 18 months before retirement's even considered. So not a rush on buying this one unless you really, really want it that bad. You'll be able to get it on sale down the road, I believe. If you need it immediately, check your big box store first. Camel, Camel, Camel. Like I said, I got mine at Costco. All right, there you have it. My thoughts on the Mandalorian Fang and TIE Interceptor set. I love the build, although a little complex. The minifigures are great. A couple buying strategies also, more specifically looking at your local Costco or Costco online. Although online will be a couple dollars more because you pay for shipping, but it's free shipping. However, still a good deal, especially if the set's not going to go on sale anytime soon. If you like what you saw and you want to see more of it, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.